Have you ever wanted to go and be the head of a major company? Or start a company that would eventually become its own global powerhouse? Many out there in the world have indeed done that, and the payoffs that they've gotten are huge. Not just in their net worth, but in the things that they've been able to buy for themselves, like massive houses, mansions, and estates. With that in mind, allow us to show you 8 incredible homes of the richest CEOs. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Number 8. Bill Gates Mansion. Bill Gates is the creator of Microsoft, and one of the most charitable men on the planet. Seriously, he does a lot for charity. He's a great guy by any metric you wish to use. But that doesn't mean he wants people invading his privacy within his massive mansion. At first, that may seem pretty basic, as we all want our own personal space and privacy. But for Bill Gates, let's just say he got a bit eccentric with the security measures, okay? He really does go all out to protect his home and his family. He has mines. This is not a metaphor, he has those protecting his home. And an electrical fence. He has security cameras and sensors that can alert him and his family if there's a person coming, to the extent that it can see people over a mile away. As if that's not enough, he made it so that trees and various plantations actually surround the house, making it so people can't get good pictures of the property without seeing a lot of greenery. But wait, there's more. If you're invited to the house, you have to go through special security measures, which includes you having to wear a pin in order to get into the house and through the various security systems Gates has set up. And notice, we're only talking about the security of the mansion. We haven't even gotten inside because not many know the full layout of it. But it's said that Bill Gates has an incredible technological setup to make him and his family very happy. So if you are lucky enough to go and get a chance to visit Bill Gates at his mansion, be prepared for a process just to get in the door, okay? Number 7. Fairfield Estate. There are certain places in the world that are basically communities for the rich. And one of those places is in the United States and called the Hamptons. There are many lavish places there, but the biggest and most elaborate of them all is the Fairfield Estate. This estate is owned by IRA Rennert, who is worth billions and is the CEO of the Renco Group. And he's not afraid to spend those billions to keep his place safe and show off just how much he's worth. The massive property he has in the Hamptons is worth over $200 million alone, which is one of the most expensive homes in the United States. But the inside is just as costly, if you will. Rennert is known for spending lots of money on rare things, to the extent that he has $500 million worth of rare art inside the mansion. So essentially, his estate also doubles as a museum, one that very few people can ever get into, mind you. The catch, though, is that while the estate is lavish, it's also annoying to the neighbors. It's a major eyesore to many, and that's caused problems for IRA over the years. Number 6. The Antilia. The last entry we showed you was very much a larger-than-life and gaudy place, but this next one tops that by literally 26 floors. Mukesh Ambani, an Indian business tycoon who is worth billions, didn't just buy a big house or a big mansion. He bought the biggest residential property in the world. It's known as Antilia, and it is in India, and it's literally impossible to miss when you're in the area. It cost around $2 billion and has 27 floors. Yes, he bought a place that has 27 floors of space to put various things in and live in. What a world. Currently, the Ambani family employs close to 600 staff members to take care of the house. Inside the property, there are close to 3 to 4 floors dedicated to housing the over 50 luxury car collections of the Ambanis. The house is also equipped with a ballroom, 3 helipads, gardens, a temple, guest suites, a health level, and a home theater that seats 50. While it's obviously massive and incredible, it too is an eyesore, and many people of India have protested both its existence and the Mukesh family spending the money on it versus improving living conditions in India. Number 5. Palazzo diamore. You'd think that when you have an incredible house that you wouldn't want to sell it, but surprisingly, they do that a lot. Real estate mogul Jeff Green listed his 25-acre estate in Beverly Hills for a heart-stopping $195 million back in 2014. The Palazzo d'Amore is a Mediterranean-style villa that tops 53,000 square feet of space, though 15,000 of that is an entertainment complex containing a ballroom with a revolving dance floor. It has 12 bedrooms, 23 bathrooms, a bowling alley, a theater, tennis courts, swimming pools, reflecting pools, waterfalls, and a garage that can comfortably fit 27 cars. So yeah, it's lavish to a fault. It can also hold over 1,000 people and be a great place to party. But apparently, the house is too incredible because it hasn't sold in 6 years. That should tell you something about the house and its price. Number 4. Oprah. Oprah purchased her home in Montecito, California in 2001. She has dubbed the mansion the Promised Land, and the consensus is that she paid between $50 million and $55 million, then spent additional millions renovating it. The estate has both mountain and ocean views, 10 fireplaces, and the landscaping features a rose hybrid, specially bred over 5 years by her landscaper. The property also includes a tea house, and she turned it into a tranquil refuge where she goes to get some much-needed peace and quiet. "It's my dream having a place like this," she said. Some people ask, "Why do you need more space?" And I tell them, I need it to restore myself. Whatever you need, Oprah, whatever you need. Seriously, would you deny Oprah? That's what we thought. Number 3. Dell. Michael Dell is the CEO of his namesake company, Dell Incorporated. The second largest PC manufacturer in the world, it sits at number 41 on the Fortune 500 list. So yeah, a big company with a very rich CEO, who happily spent that money on an incredible house for himself. Dell lives in a residence built in 1997 at the height of the tech boom. His 33,000 square foot Austin mansion is located on 20 acres of land, and in addition to its 8 bedrooms and 8 full bathrooms, it has 13 half bathrooms, indoor and outdoor swimming pools, and a conference room. We have a feeling he won't Control-Alt-Delete this space anytime soon. Number 2. Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos is the richest man in the world today. And he knows it, and he spends his money out the wazoo because he knows it, including buying properties all over the place. Just in 2019, he bought a plot of land complete with a mansion for $165 million. And again, that's just one place he owns. He owns a ton of property in Beverly Hills, including buying mansions, plots of land, next-door houses to expand his reach, and more. It's a bit eccentric, and you have to wonder why anyone needs that many homes. But when you're that rich, why not? Each one of them is incredible and costs a fortune, so it's hard to pick one. So we're just showing you them all. Seriously though, he's so rich. Number 1. Ken Griffin's penthouse. For a twist ending, let's break down the most expensive home ever sold in New York City. A penthouse overlooking Times Square that is worth $238 million. Yes, someone did that, and his name is Ken Griffin. Ken Griffin, founder and head of the Citadel Investment Group, first signed a contract to buy the penthouse in 2015, which means he was waiting for a long time to get this penthouse because the deal only finalized in 2019. The penthouse is a combination of 2 apartments comprising of almost 24,000 square feet. And remember, this is not a regular home, it's a penthouse. One that I would bet he doesn't even use all that often because of his business affairs. And of course, if he's willing to spend that kind of money to just get the apartment, imagine the kind of money that he spent to deck out the penthouse in his personal style and items. Yeah, he might be pushing $300 million by the time it's all said and done, and that's honestly really sad. As if that's not enough, imagine what he'll charge for it if he decides to sell it. Yeah, incredible indeed. So what do you think? What do you think of these massive and incredible homes that some of the biggest and best CEOs in the world call home? Which of these places are you the most jealous of? Which ones do you think are the most over the top? Are you surprised by some of the houses that have been shown? Do you know another CEO who has a massive or incredible house? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel.